Hey guys, happy tea time. It's Tuesday. Alright, so today we are using a cute little Unity stamp, and it is called Teacup Birdies. Alright, so I'm using a little bit of Memento ink on some watercolor paper, and I'm really hoping the Memento ink, I know it works well with Copic markers. It's supposed to not fade and things. But I was thinking it was waterproof because of that. So I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to stamp it, ink it up just a little bit more. Stamp it a few times. I hope it is. We'll see. Because I already tried this on, there's a gnat. Drove me crazy. I have these bright lights. Okay, I can't get that little flower right there to stamp. And it's not the stamp, it is definitely me. Because Unity has, like, excellent quality stamp. Is there a smooth side? Let's do the smooth side. I hope that doesn't come through once we wet it. But let's try that. Let's try the smooth side. A little bit more down there. Okay, that should work. Hopefully. Alright. I'm using the Distress watercolor cardstock. So, pretty sure you can use the back. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, just going to ink it one more time. I like black, a very black, bold impression. So, and honestly, I love that other black ink for this, but, oh well, what are we going to do? Okay, so let's set this to the side. Alright, so here, I'll give you kind of a preview. This is kind of what I'm going to color it up like. So I'm going to find some tape. I guess I have to do it back here, don't I? We're going to just kind of like make our mask. This is probably not long enough. Just get a mask that sticks to this a little bit. Just need it to stick a little bit. Come on. Just so it'll stick down a little bit. Go away, Nat. I bought some peaches and some bananas, and I swear there have been like 3 gnats, and I've caught 2. It's this last one that's and I've turned off all the lights in the house because it's late. And alright, and these bright lights that I'm stamping with here are alright. So I've got scattered straw, sprayed burlap, and vintage photo. I wanted to do vintage photo, but I'm hoping it's not going to be too dark. No, I don't think it will. Alright, so we're going to work with we're just going to do this all over it with our little mask on here, and we're going to spray it and hope it works the way it does in my head. Because last time this was not on watercolor paper, so now I got it on watercolor paper, which I should have done to start with, but I was just kind of sitting here and it wasn't over here. I was just kind of being lazy, so. Okay, so now let's just give it a little spritz. We'll let it sit there for a second. And in the meantime, I'll show you guys what I'm drinking tonight. It's aloe vera and pure water, and that's the pomegranate flavor. And anyway, it's like really good, and it's got like the tiny little pieces of fruit in there, or aloe, or whatever it is. Pieces of something. but it tastes really good. And I found it at the Dollar Tree of all places. I've been finding some really, really cool drinks there. Okay, so I don't have a paper towel in here. I need another roll. But, so I'm just going to do that. And I think that works. That works. I just want a little bit, kind of a texture. Let me put it there so I'll remember what colors that I was going with anyway. So we're using the Altenew watercolor set. And, so it comes with this cool little brush. So, alright. I don't have any I don't have any water to rinse. That's great. That's just great. Oh well, yeah. It'll be fine. You think you're prepared, but then you're not. I used to keep a big old cup of water, like sitting there, like one of those, I guess like people would use it as a soup cup or something. But I was always afraid that it was going to spill on my projects, so I just quit that. And I've honestly needed it, because I really never needed it before. You know, it just never seemed to come in handy. And but now that I haven't, I have needed it quite a few times actually. So go figure. All right, so we'll do that, and then we'll just I don't know. I'll just squeeze it out over here a little bit. It'll be fine. But actually, I'm going to do these little birdies. They can just kind of be more this color. So we'll just make them, try to do all that we're going to do in that color. And I think this was the color, roughly the color anyway, I saw on the sample that I fell in love with. Trying to kind of recreate that if possible. Alright. This is not too bad. I'm just scribbling it out. It eventually does. It's still colored on here, but it's not too bad. So, no, we're going to do a nice, no, not that one. Maybe that one. A nice pink. Ooh, get my finger all in it. On this one. Can't believe it's Tuesday again already. I was kind of like making a list of cards and things that I want to do coming up, and I was like, oh my gosh, and just kind of writing down dates and, you know, things like that. And it's not going to be long before we get back to school, which is kind of freaking me out for various reasons, for the safety aspect for this year and coronavirus, but just, you guys know how I always feel about, like, no, don't let summer end. So I feel like I'm going to be, it's usually about this time I found that I decide that I realize that summer is coming to an end or whatever, and I kind of kick it in gear, and so you might start seeing, hopefully, more cards and things like that lately, or coming up, not lately, but coming up. Because I realized, like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. There was like a million things I wanted to do, and how many did you get done too? So that's me. Alright. It's not exactly what I did with that one, but it's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so I do need a little bit of brown or something though, right in there, because ooh, not that brown. Oh my gosh. Well, that'll be fine. I'll pick up a little of this, that, because I didn't, my mask, you know, didn't work on that. So, alright, let's just, here, we'll just dab it off with that. It'll be fine. Alright, you want a red heart, of course, right? Do like some nice red heart. Well, these are way brighter. Look at that compared to that. Like on the watercolor paper, it actually keeps its color way better. Which I did, I don't know if I did red or pink on that one. I think I did a red, but it's just not showing up. I don't know. I was just sitting here playing around. So, got a long list of cards to accomplish tonight, hopefully. But, alright, do I need any red anywhere else? I don't think so. Let me scribble off the red. And, okay, so we're going to do a nice little, kind of a dark blue. That's going to be too dark. Yep. Ooh. Watercolor is not my specialty, if anybody can't tell. Never has been. Let me just lighten those flowers up a bit. I don't think it really matters with watercolor. It's just as long as you get color in the general vicinity of, of the flower, you're kind of fine. Okay. Get a little green. Hit those leaves right there. Yuck. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? Ugh. I have to go wash my hands. Leafy, leafy. So what have y'all been stamping lately? Or what's on your... Do you ever keep a list of things you want to make? Sometimes I'll start like a box of stamps that, you know, that I want to work on next, just so I don't forget or whatever. And half the time I don't end up doing them, to be honest. But, you know, sometimes I do. This is not coming off quite as well. Alright, I need just a little bit of yellow right there. There. Ooh, okay, and a little bit there. It's okay. We'll dry it up with this again. It'll be fine. We could even add a little yellow in there all around the little, to give it like a little bright yellow border all the way around. Maybe hints of the yellow here and there, and those little water spots. I don't know. Okay, so now, you know what? That's a little bit off-centered, isn't it? Darn it. Yeah, well, okay. Hang on. I need a Clorox wipe. This is going, because I cannot have this all over my hands. This is going to drive me crazy. Just stab that, get that off of there. Maybe it'll, I don't know. Actually, I will just get a couple extra pieces of paper here, and that magically, look, it goes away. Okay, so we have this stamp. I feel like it needs something. I didn't plan on it needing anything exactly. Did y'all feel like I see a few little areas there that don't quite have any color, and we'll use whatever color happens to come off the brush here. We'll be fine. It'll all blend together and flow. I could add, let me add a little bit of something to the bottom. Maybe some of this kind of light bluish, something there to kind of ground it a little bit, maybe. I don't know. We could put our sentiment on, that's too big, one of these perhaps. Let's do that, but now we got to do the same basic thing over again with this. So did I tell you guys that my fiance's mom fell again? She was using the bathroom, and then she got up, and he's put hand sanitizer there. just so she doesn't have to fool with the soap and the towel and all that, because it doesn't really work for her anymore. And so, but she, you know, you kind of, old habits die hard, I guess. So she was doing that and kind of putting the towel back, and her little helper was right there, but just not close enough to actually to catch her. So she's very, very sore, but I think okay. Let me get a block here. This one should work. It says, little by little, the bird makes its nest. All right. But anyway, he's not doing very well. Poor thing. She needs even more care than she did with the Alzheimer's and things and all that. I think he's just pretty tapped out right now. So maybe not next, because I still got a few to do, but we're going to have to make him a nice little card or something. Because honestly, I'm not getting to spend the time with him that I once was. Partly, I'm going to put a little bit of greenish blue in here. That I once was, due to the coronavirus and all, and trying to protect my father, and he goes out and whatever, and I mean he tries to be careful, but not maybe as careful as I am, and so it kind of makes me nervous, and I don't know, but and I don't want to take things in, like when I was going to school, work, whatever, to his mother, because she doesn't need that, and so that's kind of hard on us. But I wish I could kind of be there more for him. It's just not the same. But, you know, what can you do? Alright, hopefully it will pass, and they'll come out with vaccine, and I don't know, it's still not a cure. I mean, a vaccine is not a cure. Let's go around here at least and make this darker too. I don't know, this just needs some help. Maybe well, I'll finish going because I did that top, but let's do it on the edge darker here at least, and give it a little, and then we can still like spray over it if we want to, but I don't know, what do you guys think it needs? First of all, it probably needed to be centered, but hey, not much I can do about that now. I could put some kind of lace or something like that over to the side, maybe. I feel like I should almost do what I did with this and do a little color. I think I will around there. Let me find a color here, guys. Actually, I'm making a lot of noise, I'm sorry. Let's go with this one. No, let's go with Audrey Blue. So I'll just use the same one. It'll be fine. And we'll just give it a little bit of something else here, just for some added interest and color kind of around the edges. I still feel like it's going to need something, but it'll like give it a double frame, don't you think? I'm sorry, I'm probably making y'all really dizzy. Okay, so let me see what I got. I don't have any bird kind of stuff. about... Alright. These are always like my backups. So I could do some squiggly writing. I like the lace, but that's going to be for something else soon, so I hate to use that. Don't really see any other circles, so I want the circle patterns. We could do some dots. This gorgeous grunge from Stampin' Up. I don't know. So let's do some writing. And let me find a little bit larger block here. Try to get as much of it on there as we can. I guess we could do it just in this color, in the Distress. Maybe that tone on tone thing. Let me just put this back over it a little bit. We'll do it sideways. It doesn't really matter what gets on there and what kind of doesn't. So, all right. So there's that. Let's put that back, and then we'll do a little bit in the blue. I guess we'll do it the same direction. And you could use your Misty, you know, if you wanted to be a little bit more precise and things, but that's not really my my whole goal here right now. So we're gonna do just these very light little splotchy things, and we're gonna do them in brown, I guess, the vintage photo. It's not quite dark, is it? Might have to do a good many of these to get our... I thought like just a little bit stamping would work, but you kind of need to double stamp just for it to show up, really. Oops. That won't work, will it? Plus that little sentiment thing is going to create, going to cover kind of the bottom, so I don't know. Life is messy, right? It's fine. Okay, so then we'll just pop that up, and I may put a little something over there later. I don't have a card base or anything ready, so that's basically what it is. But what I could do is pop this up if we wanted to do that. And we're going to need one more little tiny piece right there. Okay. And we could wrap, I don't know, we can wrap some twine or something in this blue color around there. I think that will be fine. But overall, that is our Tea Time Tuesday card today. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys are doing well, and bye.